Fanatec Club Sport handbrake is a great addition for drifting or rally racing. The handbrake has an analog sensor for precise inputs, enclosed metal body, stainless steel handle and a foam grip. For users already with Fanatec products, the handbrake comes with all the cables needed for connection. The main options to connect the handbrake are directly to the pedals, directly to the wheelbase, or as a standalone PC item for use with any wheel brand using the optional USB adapter. For my drift and rally setup, I will be using a 350mm OMP deep dish rim. It is a good cheap rim with thick spokes, yellow stitching and a nice suede finish. When mounting the rim to the Universal hub, consider the paddle placement. These will need to be readjusted closer as they are a bit too far to reach with a deep dish rim. I have decided to keep the rim setup clean and simple by stripping down the hub to the bare essentials. This achieves a few results: a nice clean looking setup and a reduction in rotational mass. To open, remove the 4 screws from the back of the Universal hub using a 3mm Allen key. With all 4 screws removed, carefully pull open the front cover. Next, unplug all the wiring for the button boxes, encoder and the 2 shift paddles. Use a 4mm Allen key to remove the 2 bolts holding on the paddle assembly. Next, begin work removing the button boxes and the encoder from the front panel using an 8mm spanner. Each of the button boxes weighs around 33 grams, the encoder 42 grams, each paddle assembly 120 grams, and the mounting bolts and hardware another 20 grams. Replace the front cover and turn the Universal hub over. Reinstall the back 4 bolts, making sure to keep the small washers in place. Even with all the front buttons removed, the Universal hub can still be controlled by the buttons located on the top. Next, install the rim to the Universal hub with the provided 6 bolts. The handbrake can be mounted in a number of positions and also to the side of the shifter. For adjustability, I've selected to use a table clamp with the mounting rails. The mounting rails come with 2 long bolts and 4 shorter bolts. Take one of the longer bolts with a washer and pass it through the bracket and through the handbrake. On the other side, place one washer and the nut to the end of the bolt. Repeat this process for the lower mount. With the handbrake mounted to the brackets, place it on the table clamp in your preferred orientation, mounted either vertical or horizontal. Place one short bolt with a washer through the table clamp and then through the bracket. Add a washer and the nut to the end of the bolt. Then repeat this process with the other 3 mounting points. Tighten down the shorter and smaller bolts with an 8mm socket and spanner. Then tighten the larger bolts with a 10mm socket and spanner. With the handbrake securely attached to the clamp, plug in the connector and mount the handbrake to the table.
over crest, caution left 4 don't cut, right 5 don't cut, into left 4 long 80 over crest, right 6, into left 6, into right 6 times 5, 40, right 6, into left 5 long over crest, left 5 over bad bump, don't cut, turn right 3, and right 4, into left 5, left 6, 60, keep left over crest, 80 through dip, keep right over crest, into left 5 don't cut, 80,